Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A little faux pas there in the beginning of the show. I am still trying to come up with decent music intros and outros for my shows. Haven't really found any that I like yet. But welcome to Four Down Territory here on the Red Line Radio Network. Welcome to Four Down Territory, all things NFL. Probably will be a quick show because there's not a lot of hoopla in the NFL right now. But let me go around the horn here. This is interesting. Reported by Robert Klemko, ESPN. There's a study. NFL players are 4 times more likely to die from neurodegenerative disease. It says here. According to a study released Wednesday by Mass General Brigham, Boston University, and the Concussion and CTE Foundation. Mike Fuji checking in. He says, "What's good, Ginch? We're 2 weeks away? We're 2 weeks away, I believe, from NFL camps. And college media days for the coaches started this week. So I am excited because we are about, I have to do the math now. What's today? The 9th? Tomorrow's the 10th, I believe. So we are T minus 7 weeks till the college football season. And then I believe we are T minus 7 weeks for the college football season. I want to say 8 or 9 for NFL. And Mike Fuji says, yes, sir. But anywho, the study came out. The research studied 19,824 athletes who played in the NFL between 1960 and 2019, including the 1,994 who have passed away, calling it the biggest retrospective cohort study to date. They found the rate of neurodegenerative death was more significant for younger players. Those who died before age 60 had 12-fold higher rates of neurodegenerative death than the general population, according to the study. So this is major. The results are tragic, but not surprising. Co-senior author Dr. Dan Shavar, chair of physical medicine and rehabilitation at Mass General, Brigham, and Harvard Medical Schools, said in an interview Thursday with ESPN. Mike Fuji says, yes, 9 weeks until the NFL season starts. I can't wait. Again, I don't try to rush the summer because I know up here that's really everybody's favorite season. But I know what's on the back end of summer, and that's football. Football galore, ladies and gentlemen. So this study of major importance, I know they're always trying to find new and better ways to prevent the concussions. It's like Emmett Smith used to say, you run the ball 30 times, imagine being in 30 car accidents a game. This is no joke. I don't know what else they can do to improve CTE from developing in said player in the future. I guess it's probably inevitable. At some point, you play contact sports. Obviously, you don't see it as much in hockey, another physical contact sport. Football seems to be the main thing, and they should probably. What if they've done any studies on rugby players? Because rugby players don't wear any sort of helmets. So I'll have to keep an eye on this and where it goes. The Washington Commanders / that other team from way back when, they are going to retire John Riggins, number 44. I guess well deserved. Led them to a Super Bowl, obviously. Thank you for the like, by the way. I see that. I see it out of the corner of my eye. I still have good peripheral vision, and I'm looking at it on the screen here. He will be honored during Washington's game versus the Los Angeles Rams on November 8th. Couldn't have picked a better home game for that? Like someone that maybe might be worse than you? you didn't see Riggins play, I did. Tough son bitch. He played for Washington from 1976 to 1985. He still remains the franchise's all-time leading rusher with 7,742 yards. And he's also second in touchdowns with 85. His team best 79 rushing touchdowns are 33 more than second place Clinton Portis. So he will be honored November 8th. Number 44 will never be worn again by the Commanders. Speaking about rings of honor and XYZ, Adam Vinatieri, he will be added to the Colts Ring of Honor. He's already scheduled to be enshrined in the Hall of Fame next month. Thanks to everybody that's tuning in live, by the way. It's greatly appreciated. Hit that like, questions, comments, criticisms. All welcome. I'm trying to find out here where it says. Oh, he'll be the 21st player, by the way, to be inducted into the Ring of Honor. It just doesn't say. Oh, here we go. October 18th against the Tennessee Titans. So obviously a home game at Lucas Oil Field. I went over the concussion thing with the late Cowboys owner, player, Mr. Nealand. See what else here. Well, I found this interesting. Reported by Courtney Cronin, ESPN. Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb Williams has gifted Pope Leo the 14th an autographed jersey. Well, okay. Williams inscribed his number 18 with AMDG, which stands for Ad Majorem Dei Gloriam, a Latin phrase that translates to for the greater glory of God. It is a nod to Williams' high school, Gonzaga College High School in Washington, D.C., which was founded by the Jesuits in 1829. Just for craps and giggles, executives, coaches, scouts rank top NFL defensive tackles for the 2026 season. Let's run down the list, shall we? Jordan Davis from the Philadelphia Eagles, he's ranked 10th for this upcoming year. Milton Williams for the New England Patriots, he is at number 9. Zach Gallen for the Broncos is 8th. He's voted by executives and stuff. Dexter Lawrence II for the Cincinnati Bengals, he is ranked 7th. Quinnen Williams for the Cowboys, he is ranked 6th. Derek Brown for the Panthers, ranked 5th. Chris Jones on the back end of his career, but he's ranked 4th. 3rd is Jalen Carter for the Philadelphia Eagles. 2nd, Jeffrey Timmons for the Titans. No surprise here. Number 1, Leonard Williams for the Seattle Seahawks. He's trying to look over some other news and notes. Again, kind of a slowish day. Again, we're 9 weeks away from the start of the season. I'll go to week 1. I don't think I've really gone, just for the hell of it, I'm going to go through the schedule again. Just some games I took notice to. Week number 1, obviously Super Bowl rematch, Patriots Seahawks, which will be Wednesday for us. Game, I don't know why it's kicking off on Wednesday, but it is. Then on Thursday, September the 10th, 49ers and Rams, an early NFC West matchup. Run down week number 1. Bills Texans inter-conference matchup early. Packers Vikings week number 1. That is an NFC North matchup. So that'll be interesting. Some others are jump to week number 2. Thursday, September 17th. Lions and the Bills. Obviously intriguing. Vikings Bears. Another early NFC North matchup. Steelers Patriots will be an interesting one. Bengals Texans caught my eye. Jags Broncos caught my eye. That's it for week number 3. And I'll go over this again later on in the summer. Week number 3, Sunday, September 27th, Chargers Bills. That's a good AFC conference matchup. Bengals Steelers, always interesting. Patriots Jags will be interesting. Ravens Cowboys, that one is at that one's in Brazil. So that'll be interesting. Late game on the 27th. The 8:20 game, Rams Broncos. That'll be intriguing. Week number 4. Patriots Bills. Bills trying to climb the mountain of the AFC East again. Jaguars Bengals caught my eye. Rams are at the Eagles at the link. That'll be a nice one. Cowboys Texans for the Battle of Texas. Broncos 49ers, a good one. Chargers Seahawks will be a good one. Week number 5. Over there in England, this is Sunday, October 11th, the Eagles and the Jaguars. Should be a nice little matchup early on. Broncos Chargers, AFC West matchup. That'll be interesting. Bears Packers, 49ers Seahawks. And the Monday night game, October 12th, is the Bills Rams. I've seen some pundits where they say it's going to be a Bills Rams Super Bowl this year. It's July, man. Week number 6, the Thursday game is the Seahawks and the Broncos. That'll be fun. Then another England game in London. The Jags stayed there to play the Texans. Chargers Chiefs. Cowboys Packers. There's a Sunday night game that week, so that'll be fun. Week number 7. Bengals Ravens caught my eye. Packers Lions might go a long way into see who might win the NFC North. Chiefs Seahawks, Cowboys Eagles, the Sunday night and Monday night game. Then we get into November. Sunday, November 1st, the Ravens and the Bills. Should be a good one. Vikings Lions, tasty. Chargers Rams. Nobody has to go anywhere. Although they have Rams as the home team in this one. That'll be tasty. Chiefs Broncos, tasty. Bears Seahawks Monday night. Intriguing. Week number 9. Thursday night game that week, Jaguars Ravens. Nice little matchup there. Texans Chargers, a nice little matchup. Packers Patriots will be interesting. Monday, November 9th, Bills at the Vikings. Two franchises that are both 0-4 in Super Bowls. Week number 10, getting close to Thanksgiving now. The Patriots Lions will be in Munich, Germany. Vikings Packers, crucial one in the NFC North that weekend. 49ers Cowboys, like rivalry. And the Monday night game, Chargers Ravens. That'll be a nice little one. Week number 11. The only game that sort of caught my eye, one of the late games, 425. Steelers Eagles, Battle of Pennsylvania. And then the night game is the Vikings and the 49ers, which should be intriguing. Then we get to Thanksgiving weekend, Thanksgiving Eve, which is a dumbass idea by the NFL. It's Thanksgiving Eve. Everyone's going to be out enjoying some spirits. The Packers Rams. You hope it's a good game. That's on Netflix, by the way. Then Thanksgiving, really three good matchups: Bears Lions, Eagles Cowboys, and the Chiefs Bills. Fantastic lineup on Thanksgiving. I think what they should do is do away with the late game. Although this year it used to start at 12:30. This year they have pushed the start of the Bears Lions game back to 1 p.m. I think what they should do, they want to start a new tradition. Get rid of the 1 o'clock game and have the late games. So if you want to nix the 1 o'clock game, let everybody eat. Because there are some people that eat early. They don't wait late to eat. You could have the 4:30 game and then an 8:20 game, and then you cap it off. Then Thanksgiving Friday, Broncos Steelers. That'll be a nice one. And then the rest of the weekend, Ravens Titans on that Sunday will be a really good one. Seahawks 49ers, good one. Patriots Chargers, good one. Week number 13, Thanksgiving's late this year, by the way. The Thursday night game, Chiefs Rams, good one. Bills Patriots, Texans Steelers, Cowboys Seahawks. Those caught my eye. And then week number 14, Thursday, December 10th, the Vikings and the Patriots will be a nice little tasty one. I circled the Chiefs Bengals only because the Bengals and Joe Burrow, in the regular season, they're fantastic against them. It's in the playoffs where they have trouble. And the Rams 49ers are that week. Bills Packers will be a nice one. That's on Sunday night. And then the Steelers Jaguars down there in Jacksonville will be a nice one. Week number 15, Thursday night game will be the Vikings Patriots. Oh, I just went through that one. I said week 15. Thursday night game that week, you got the 49ers and the Chargers. Then on Saturday, December 19th, Seahawks Eagles. We'll see how that one pans out. The Bears Bills. You got the Ravens Steelers that weekend. Cowboys Rams that weekend. Lions Vikings, and the Chiefs and the Patriots are Monday. And then we get to Christmas week. Of course, they're having a game Christmas Eve. Texans Eagles, and they're having 3 games. 3 on Christmas Day, which is a Friday. Packers, Bears, Bills, Broncos, Rams, Seahawks. '49ers, Chiefs that weekend. They're not on Christmas. Week number 17, That'll be New Year's weekend, by the way, New Year's Day. It's on a Friday. New Year's Eve game is the Ravens Bengals. That's at 8:15. Then that particular Sunday, all these are flex games. Broncos, Patriots, Chiefs, Chargers. Who else that weekend? Lions, Bears, Eagles, 49ers, Texans, Packers. And then the final weekend of the season, you have all your traditional rivalry games. So that's that. If anybody wants to keep score, France beat Morocco. It was 0-0 for a while. I believe France, Mbappe and Dembele scored 6 minutes apart in the 60th and 66th minute to win 2-0. I think that's going to do it for this show. Like I said, once we get into the thick of it, once training camps start, the NFL will start to dominate. I know the boys of summer still going at it. We haven't reached the All-Star break yet, but let's be honest, once football starts up, that's all anybody will talk about from now until the season kicks off. So I'm going to end it there. Again, thanks to everybody that tunes in live. Thanks, Fuji, for the comments. Questions, comments, criticisms, all welcome. Again, still trying to work on music and intros and outros and promos for the shows. I just haven't found any that I like yet. So, with all that being said, I will see everybody at the top of the hour at 8 o'clock here on the Redline Radio Network for another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with DeGinch. We will get into a whole slew of things: World Cup, some Major League Baseball. We'll get into the news, ins and outs. Wimbledon, obviously, we're starting to get into the nitty gritty of it here. So I will see everybody at the top of the hour here. Oh, by the way, because I'm such a dingling, I almost forgot, and we don't want to do that. Give me just a second, man. I have to pull it up. I'd be remiss, because this would be a big no-no on my part. Today's show is brought to you again, I will see everybody at the top of the hour for another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Gitches.
Redline Network introduces our newest partnership, Outlaw Light. Outlaw is crafted for all of the beer drinking patrons of America. They aren't preaching or teaching, their mission plain and simple, to provide a high quality beer at an affordable price. Outlaw is crisp, crushable, refreshing. Available by the case, tall boys, 16-ounce six-packs, or singles. Go to outlawbeer.com to find the nearest can or tavern near you. The Red Line Network proudly raises their cans to you. Stay bold, outlaw.